If you're just here for examples of the pictures and videos that this camera can take, timestamps are in the description below. Hello and welcome. Today we're going to review this Canon Powershot SD1200 IS Digital ELF. That is a hell of a name for a 10 megapixel camera. It's a fairly simple point and shoot. It is entirely menu driven. You do not have one of those selector wheels up here. All you've got is auto, camera, and video. Now, I got lucky for the fact that this thing even works because I got this out of the trash. So for me, this thing is incredibly cheap. You can occasionally find these for about $30 to $40 online, especially cheaper if you go to Facebook Marketplace. But if you're going on eBay, these things go for almost $150 in perfect condition. Now, you almost never find them with a battery, but there are companies that do make third-party batteries, like K-Star. This uses a standard SD card. This one was 4 gig. This came with the camera. That is a original SD card. There is no classification on that one, and this camera does not seem to care. This takes 10 megapixel photos and 480p video. There is a combination AV and digital out here. This is a standard micro USB port for connecting to your computer, and there is a proprietary cable if you want AV out that fits in that spot. Kind of nifty, hard to find. It has a small zoom. I don't actually know how much, well, yeah, 3 times zoom. Okay, there we go. I didn't know how much it was until that. And of course, you've got your tripod mount. So, with that said, let's see what this can do. We are here at the beautiful Ledges State Park, where we're going to try and get some pictures in before we lose light. And of course, we're going to wait a little bit to get some low light images and video to see how this camera truly performs. Roll clip. Well, now that we've got some pretty decent bright light images, let's go ahead and take some medium light pictures and a video, see how those turn out. After that, I think I'm going to have to go do the rest of this in town because the mosquitoes are out. Yeah, I don't think I want to be here after dark. Ugh. Let's test it. Let's check it out. I'm off screen now. All right, well, it is now nighttime. Past midnight, we're finally going to test this thing in what I think we can all consider is low light situations. I'm not expecting it to do that well, but you never know. Let's find out.
No moon.
Honestly, I am pretty damn impressed with what this camera can do. Even the video, as low resolution as it is, it looked okay during the day. Once you got into a night scene, the video was almost completely useless. I would never recommend using this for video at night. I was also happy to find out that under the photo settings, you can actually change several random settings. They don't really line up with standard camera settings. You can't choose the aperture size, you can't choose the f-stop or ISO or white balance or things like that. But you do get some settings For example, how long the shutter stays open when you're taking a photo. That is the only way that you can get usable low light pictures. With that said, the longer the shutter stays open, the more you really need to hold this thing still. I took so many night photos, and the ones that you saw are the only ones even close to usable. So, keep that in mind if you're going to go ahead and pick one of these up, or if you've got one. So what is our final conclusion on this camera? Well, even today, this is a fairly capable camera that takes excellent photos. The autofocus does occasionally leave something to be desired, but it's not too bad. You just refocus it and you're good to go. I wouldn't go out of my way to pick up this camera to be my main camera unless it was cheap. If you get it for a good price, it's worth it. And with that, thank you for watching.